Well, despite cleaning up our own scummy little problems here, it could always be worse, and in other places, it is. In a move that ignited international outrage on Thursday, Iranian authorities executed the 19-year-old national wrestling champion Salah Mohammadi by hanging him. Salah was in fact hanged at dawn at Qom Central Prison, along with two more young men, Mehdi Ghazemi and Saeed Davoudi. All three had been detained over alleged involvement in the nationwide protests that swept Iran in late 2025 and early 2026. And mere weeks later, after being accused, they have now been hanged. Their executions were carried out despite high-level international pleas for clemency, including a formal statement from the United States that rightly accused the radical and oppressive Islamic Republic of massacring their young people. What was the exact crime of these three young men? They were convicted of the crime of muharebe, waging war against God. And the alleged killing of two Varaja officers during a protest in Qom on January 8, 2026. However, human rights organizations, including the Hinga Organization for Human Rights and Iran Human Rights, have denounced the proceedings that followed as being nothing more than sham trials. According to reports, Mohammadi's conviction relied almost entirely on confessions that were allegedly obtained via severe physical and psychological torture. The young athlete retracted these statements in court, testifying that they were coerced. On top of that, monitors said that the court disregarded potentially exculpatory evidence, including witness testimony from family members and CCTV footage that failed to even place Mohammadi at the scene of the crime. The famed dissident, Masih Alinejad, pointed out the regime has done the exact opposite of what it signaled to the world, referring to earlier indications that any executions of protest-related detainees might be halted. She added, "This is not just about sports, this is about human dignity." Mohammadi had been considered a rising star in his sport, having recently won a medal at an international freestyle competition in Russia. His brutal execution at just 19 years old is drawing comparisons to the fate that was inflicted on the well-known wrestler Naveed Afkari, whose 2020 execution prompted a widespread global backlash. Advocacy groups, including Global Athletes, are currently calling for coordinated international action, warning that Iranian athletes and protesters remain at severe risk. Mahmoud Amiri Moghadam, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, the director of Iran Human Rights, came out and said plainly that these executions appear to be something that is being done with the intent to terrorize society amid mounting political and military pressures. Human rights groups warned that hundreds of other detainees who currently stand accused of taking part in the recent protests could be next to face the hangman's noose in Iran.